Holler is intended for mature audiences only, so your mom is definitely invited. Sometimes controversial, always engaging. It's the podcast that lets your voice be heard. It's the podcast that shouts you out. It's time to holler. Can you dig it?
I could eat a unicorn one day through a Pop-Tart.
I like toaster strudels.
You like the jizzy part?
Yeah, I like the way it explodes in my mouth and to swallow it down. Oh my god!
Your tweets, snaps, Facebook comments, and even phone calls. Holler any way you want.
They used to give kids opiates to keep them quiet.
This is much less offensive than that.
JD, Brian, and Gracie. Holler at your boys and a girl.
Hey, everybody, or should I say woof woof. My name is JD Short. You can hit me up on the internet at JDSHRT. It's all one word, like they're supposed to be. And welcome to Holler. It's the internet's interactive podcast. We're kind of like half late night talk show, half drive time morning show, all drunk-ish. If you drink. You don't have to if you don't want. Anyway, with me, as always, is my good buddy, Brian. What's up, Brian? How you doing? He's up there.
What's up, JD? What is up, Holler Nation? As always, we are so happy to have you guys here. We've already got the comments rolling in. We got Mel. We got Mel from the West Coast already joining us. What's up, Mel? It's good to see you. Seriously.
Hello.
Mel was gone for a little bit. Mel is such an awesome Holler listener, and she was back at her hometown in Alaska, by the way. That's how cool Mel is, and we're just all the way over here on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And so Mel makes me want to say, I was going to bitch and say like how cold it is. I was going to say happy sink dripping weather, everybody. That's what I'm doing right now. The sinks are dripping. We have all this freezing weather, but Mel's like, I just got back from Alaska. You guys suck.
Brian got the drip.
Got the drip. Got the drip. That's enough about me and my drip. Gracie, what's up? Gracie's over here.
Hi, I'm here, and I have a cold glass of watermelon margarita stuff.
You're right.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
And it's really cold outside, and I hate it every second of it.
You guys are drinking like tropical island stuff right now, right? Like
mango chutney.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any mango chutney. Anyway.
This is a mango flavored brew from Southern Grist in Nashville.
Ooh, okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Holler, and also welcome to our very special guest. She works with a company called One by One. She's going to tell us more about them. They're advocates for animal rescue. It's going to be great talking about that, and we've got a really cool chance for you guys to get some free Camo Complete Energy. That's who we're proudly powered by the way. We're going to talk more about that too in a bit, but we're going to be able to get you guys some of that for free, as well as if you make a little, if you do a little nice, good Samaritan work, it's going to be great. Ashley, thank you so much for coming to the show. How are you doing this evening?
Good. Thank you guys for having me.
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk about One by One. We're gonna talk about some crazy poll stuff. We're gonna play a little, I think, Family Feud later. That's gonna be cool. And the entire time we're doing it, we're hanging out with y'all on the internet. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, and go to camoenergyshots.com, by the way, to check that kind of stuff out. We're going to talk more about them in a bit, but let's go ahead and move forward with a little quick toast. I'm going to crack the liquor because I'm ready to party tonight. Beerchugging.com.
Beerchugging.com.
Remember that.
Those fellas. Corey out there says, Holler Nation, what's up, Corey? Glad to have you, man. Corey, stick around for Family Feud. Try to win that shit here in a few.
Heck yeah. All right, so everybody get your drink of choice. If you have one, if you don't, that's okay. Just, salute your neighbors.
Hello.
And here we go. It's a really, really quick and painless one, specifically. When the liquor is inside, the pain goes elsewhere. Cheers, y'all.
Link up at officialholler.com.
That was it was kind of like, that's a little morbid maybe, but yeah, it's okay.
Okay, let's take this moment to give away just a little bit of Camo Complete Energy, by the way. So right out of the gates, if you guys are, watching right out of the gates here with us, I want to show you these Camo Energy shots. We've got the URL scrolling across the bottom. It's who we're proudly powered by. It's America's Energy. This is a local Huntington, West Virginia, born and bred company about to go nationwide right now. You guys are getting the chance to try all these awesome flavors like blood orange, lemon frost, dragon fruit. These things are delicious.
Oh, yeah.
They have no carbs or sugar, by the way. So if you're on that kick, you don't have to care about it. These are way better than 5-hour energies. Ashley, are you a caffeine person? We can definitely send you some if you're a caffeine person.
Oh, Lord, yes, I am. I told you earlier my age, so I have to be.
Okay, we got you. We'll send some your way. But if you guys are watching right now, if you will share this live feed to your Facebook wall, if you'll take a screenshot of that and send us a DM, include your mailing address. We're going to mail you some. And then, like JD said, after Ashley gets finished talking about one by one, we're going to give you another cool way to win some camo. And then we're going to give you a third way to win camo at the very end of the show with Family Feud. So stick around. It's going to be fun. JD, Ashley, you guys have the floor. Go.
Yeah. So we're here tonight. So Ashley Morrison is her name. She's right over here. She works with what we call it a company, as an organization. It's an animal rights activist situation. Can you tell us a little bit more about one-on-one or one by one?
Oh, yeah. We are a 501(c) rescue group here based out of Huntington, West Virginia. We are foster based. We started in 2011. So just almost hitting, just a little about 11 years. I've been with the organization for 10. In those 10 years, we have moved 30,000 homeless animals out of our area.
Amazing.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing.
That, as again, we're foster based, so it's not like we have a specific address or you can't just come and show up at someone's house, type thing. But we are foster based, and we use rescue partners out of state. So we basically kind of underground railroad these animals out of here to areas that there's not as many homeless animals, and their shelters are not over capacity like ours are.
Oh, wow. So this is not just necessarily trying to find, a pet for someone who wants to adopt or rescue. This is literally a program that is helping the whole region with making sure that there's more control. Is that kind of?
Well, Cabell Wayne Shelter is our primary shelter. Actually, Courtney Cross, who is the director of Cabell Wayne, who took over about 3 years ago, there is one of our own. So she is obviously our primary shelter and focus, but myself, I pull from 3 other shelters in Kentucky, and I'm the primary person who helps those shelters. Just example, last week, sent out 100 different animals to multiple different organizations, but they were actually from 5 area shelters. So Logan, West Virginia, here at Cabell Wayne, Carter County, Kentucky, Greenup County, Boyd County, and then several other, we take owner surrenders and strays in the community and things like that too.
Wow. Okay. So our show we're based out of the beautiful, wild, and wonderful Huntington, West Virginia. It's the Birthplace Podcast. It's a wonderful place.
It's where I'm sitting too. It's in Huntington as well. So
heck yeah. But our podcast is watched all over the world. So when we talk about our region, we're talking about the Appalachian region of basically what they call tri-state, West Virginia, Ohio, and Kentucky. But yeah, so you're an advocacy group. Well, I just want to know a little bit more about this. Can I call you and be like, I want a dog. Can I get one, please? And you.
1-800. Can I please have a dog in my house?
Right now you can have my foster dog that's barking the whole time.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say sounds like you already rescued some.
Lilith is ready for a home, and I just got her today. So we really typically don't do local adoptions just because of just the sheer amount of volume of animals that we're dealing with. So if someone is coming to me per se to say they want a dog, I usually direct them to the certain shelter or look at, and connect them with the people there as far as what breed they're looking for, size, age, temperament, things like that. So that's pretty much how we work that way. Or we direct you to one of our rescue partners that are somewhat regional. We have some in Cincinnati, all the way through Youngstown, Akron, Ohio, Columbus, Pittsburgh, and then we go all the way up to New York, Connecticut every weekend as well too.
Okay, so JD, how you got bad people in life. They're like drug lords. You've got good people. They're dog lords. They deal with dogs.
Dog lords.
She's got connects.
We are the people who let the dogs out. So
well, we finally freaking solved that. Great.
I know. I've gotten no prize for that. I'm really jealous.
Miranda's got a question for you. She says, "Okay, Ashley, how many dogs do you have in your home right now? Because she's going to come visit."
This isn't my friend Miranda, is it?
I don't know. Who knows? We have a lot of listeners and a lot of viewers.
Okay. I was thinking somebody was setting me up. I have 10 currently right now. So
wow.
Yes,
Nelly.
Yes. So
fingers and toes people normally
call me crazy. So
no, I love it. If my husband wouldn't divorce me, I would also have more than several dogs in my house.
Well, there's probably other reasons, but No one's coming into this crazy.
Miranda says no, she doesn't know you, but y'all can be friends since
Okay.
10 dogs. 10 of them. Count them. What's
She has to take someone home if she comes here.
Oh no. Okay, wait a second. We're dealing dogs on the show. I don't know.
I don't know.
Dog deals.
I'll do a background check.
Yeah.
Consult our lawyer.
Okay, listen, this is guys, this is amazing timing. I'm so excited to pull this up right now. This just happened today. This was not on purpose. We're having Ashley on the show. We planned Ashley a whole month in advance for this.
Oh, yeah.
Ashley, I'm excited to announce that my dog's son, Little Serge Tankian, his DNA results came in today.
Okay.
So
I am the father.
I just got his entire profile. Serge.
Well, can I ask how did you get him? Like, where did he come from?
Okay, and he's got a little profile on here actually, and I wrote. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly what I wrote. Let me find that. Sorry, I have all of his cousins. I have them screenshotted on here. Serge has 9 cousins with photos on this app. He has 30. Serge has 33 cousins altogether, but only 9 of them actually have profile pictures, and it's hilarious. But okay, so Serge was found abandoned as a small puppy at a dog park in Huntington, West Virginia. A foster family took him in for a month before he found his forever home with me. His full name is Little Serge Tankian. He's named after the lead singer of System of a Down. That's Serge's profile.
Okay.
So his results are in. I used Wisdom Panel, wisdompanel.com, dog DNA. I highly recommend this company. This website is freaking awesome. I still haven't went through all the stuff yet. It even tells me some of his healthy traits, some of his habits. They predict what color his fur would be before they've ever seen a picture of him, things like that.
Wow.
Serge is 55% American Bull Terrier, Pit Bull Terrier, and he's 18% American Staffordshire Terrier, and 8% Boxer. Those are his predominant traits. He has 8 extended relatives. He's got 8 close cousins, somewhere, around, and 8 of them have profile pictures. So look at this. Well, first of all, here's Serge. See if you can see what he looks like. There's Serge right there.
Oh, hi, Serge.
Big ears. And this is Serge's cousin, Briar. This is Briar.
What?
But I got to flip and show you guys. Here's one. This one's name is Chief. Look at Serge's cousin named Chief.
Hey, okay. I can see a resemblance. The family
right
now.
Right? That's crazy, man. So this app was just so much fun to meet all these different ones. Here's another one, JD. This one's name is Odin. There's Serge's other cousin, Odin.
All right.
So I have to ask, is that what you thought he was going to be?
That's exactly what I thought he was going to be. I mean, to a T. I thought he was going to be, I thought he was going to have Boston Terrier in there somewhere because I've always said that, but I always said Staffordshire Terrier and Pit Bull. So he was what I thought he was going to be. We are who we thought they were.
Wow. Wait, I need to know, is he for real 4% Pomeranian?
It said 4% Pomeranian on there.
That part. Are you serious?
I swear, 4% Pomeranian. I don't know. I don't know what that comes. Maybe that's. I don't know what that comes from. I have no idea.
Pomeranians are small but hardy breeds.
And they're sassy.
Sassy.
Yes.
From Lloyd.
Somebody's mom was promiscuous back in the day.
Whoa.
Everybody from Pomeranians to Staffordshire Terriers. Nobody's safe with Serge's mom.
Well, that's a wonderful deep dive in our official Holler mascots background there. That's really cool. And that lined up with this show. So Ashley, can you tell us where people can go to find out more about One by One?
Yeah. Our predominant source of information is just on Facebook. So it's One by One Animal Advocates. You can follow us there. Then individually, the 5 core members that we kind of share all the information and tag a lot of things. But then we're also on Instagram as well, that you can find information there.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. So just everybody search for that. And also, if you wouldn't mind, Gracie, could you put in we've got a donation link.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Specifically for One by One. And if you guys donate anything to them at all and send us a receipt, a screenshot receipt of that, we will send you some free Camo Complete Energy on the Holler House.
Thank you.
do that for you.
Very much.
Yeah, absolutely. And make sure when you send us that receipt that you have to include your mailing address, because we're going to ship you a Camo Complete Energy variety pack. And by the way, you guys can double down. If you've already shared this live feed and sent us the screenshot of that, you can double down, get yourself another variety pack simply by donating any amount of money. Even if you've got $1, send $1. We are going to send you a Camo Complete Energy variety pack. I'm going to double down because I know Camo would support this. Holler sure as hell supports this. We love animals and we love people that do great things for animals. That's for sure, which is exactly what we have tonight. So this Camo Complete Energy variety pack, it's worth in upwards of about $15, the thing that we mail out to you. So if you donate $15 or more, if you donate at least $15, I'm going to send you 2 Camo variety packs. You get 2 on there. So right out of the gates, there's a chance for 3 variety packs just for as little as $15, and that's what one is worth anyway.
And then that money's going to a wonderful cause of helping animals find homes all across the region, and helping them. We gotta help these little rascals out. Now, what animals do you work with? I mean, I know dogs and cats are sort of the standard sort of pets that we keep at home, but do you guys like mess with snakes and stuff, or what?
I personally have not rescued a snake. I would not want anything bad to happen to a snake, but I personally have not. I have one rescue partner that she takes. She's in Youngstown, Ohio, and we've sent her multitude of birds and guinea pigs and ferrets and rabbits. And
okay, so yeah, you guys are going all over the
pig. Tim Ear did a special several years ago with the pig that we rescued too, that got rescued too. So mostly dogs and cats, but you'd be amazed what needs help in the area. So
of course, yeah. Well, that's great. So you're not just helping the furry little creatures we all normally are used to, but all of animal kind is being helped, not only by you, but anybody who donates. Again, what Brian just said, that's absolutely fantastic. Again, the Camo variety pack that we send out is normally $15 value. If you donate 15 or more to One by One, you're going to get 2 of them. So that's crazy. Awesome. We've never done something like that.
No, we never have. So, and by the way, JD, when you asked about snakes, it's back to that like drug lord kind of thing we were talking about earlier. Like, you guys got any of them snakes? You got any of them?
I know.
Did you say anything about?
Hey, man.
Listening and into this conversation, and I'm being set up for like underground.
Hey, man.
You guys volunteer position. This is not my real job. I need to say that.
This is also not my real job.
I don't this.
What's the job?
I'm a lot more in debt for this, so
Did you listen? I was busy. I'm sorry, like sending out things on Facebook for this. Did you say anything about like wild animals? Like if someone were to find like a hurt raccoon or possum, like is that something that you guys do too? If I missed that, I'm sorry. I was like,
possibly. Would you help them? Maybe
we cannot help with that. We can direct to agencies that can. So that's something, and I don't want to quote something wrong. There are laws in West Virginia as far as like vets can't take in like a hurt deer or something. Like they have to be some type of certification. But there's several other agencies, and there was something at one time. I don't remember the exact name, but that is at oh my gosh, what am I thinking? Heritage Farm. There was a rehab.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do have a possum there. It's pretty.
Sorry, that was my pet snake. Thank you, Ashley, so much for coming. By the way, everybody, just to let you know, and we're gonna put it on the screen, and we're putting it in the chat right now too. It's paypal.me/1by1AA. It's all right there, one word, just like that. If you go there, any amount you give them, we're gonna give you some free camo. Any amount over 15 or over, you're gonna get 2 variety packs.
A no-brainer. Just go donate $15. You're saving animals. Come on.
Do it.
Yes, literally.
Helping a wonderful cause. Ashley, thank you so much for coming to the show. Stick around. We got some fun questions. Yeah.
Let's have fun now. Let's do it.
I'm excited for the bitch session. I want to hear people. I'm going to bitch about terrible dog owners. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yes. I can't wait to hear it. But before we do any of that, we're going to open up some poll answers from Holler Nation, as well as figure out what we're all thinking in our brains. So Brian, give me some dap, dog.
Yeah, how about this? Let's go that route.
I like that. That's really good. So I did the toast. I guess I'll go first with my poll. if that's cool with y'all. And what do you think? Let's see what Holler Nation has to say first, because it's all about them. That's what we do this show for all the audience out there. And then we'll go around the table and ask our own and see what we got to say. Tonight, this week, I asked everyone, what's the most ridiculous conspiracy theory that you've ever heard? Ooh.
Why don't we have the Twilight Zone?
Yeah,
thing?
I really miss. All I've got is
That's almost actually. It would be great if the Twilight Zone had that as the.
Yeah, the reboot should definitely have.
We can bring it down the floor.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Holler Nation and we're gonna check out all their stuff real quick, see what they had to say. Again, I asked everybody, what's the most ridiculous conspiracy theory you've ever heard? LaCanda's coming in first. Hers is, this is interesting. This one is that John Benet Ramsey is actually Katy Perry. Have you guys heard that one?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Any conspiracy about John Benet is insane, is what LaCanda says. But yeah, that's one thing that people have said, that actually Katy Perry kind of came out of nowhere, and it was just enough time for the disappearance of Jean Benet to become. Yeah, it obviously does not line up.
Obviously, they're crazy.
Very silly. This next one, this is a pretty serious one here, but yeah, we'll see. Sophie, she's coming in saying that Child Protective Services workers make money off of every kid that they remove. That's the dumbest theory ever.
What a weird theory.
That's ridiculous and stupid. Okay, this one comes from Josh Dyer of Exclaim Records, by the way. Friend of the pod, been on the show before. Launchpad McQuack, glass diaper. He says, apparently there's a conspiracy that there's aborted fetuses in Pepsi.
I don't think so. He's
what? Corey says, I heard Katy Perry's.
Diet Coke instead.
Wait, say that again, Ashley. I'm sorry.
That's why you should drink Diet Coke instead.
Oh, okay.
less fetus.
That's the real conspiracy there. All right, Brittany, coming in hot. She says in her original comment, clears throat and opens messages from her father. And here they go. Quick bullet points. Here we go. The earth is flat in the center of the universe. Bush did 9/11. We've never really been to the moon or out of the earth's atmosphere, even, for that matter. God's angels came down and mated with humans and created a hybrid that was strong enough to build the pyramids, Stonehenge, and other similarly large, unexplainable structures through the world. All of the world leaders are somehow biological descendants of the aforementioned angel humans and predestined for their roles.
Angel hybrids. Yes.
And also vaccines have chips and then they bounce off the 5G towers and tell the government everything. Okay. I knew we'd get to that one. I knew we would. But she just did a very solid grab bag there.
She really did. She gave us a variety pack.
Now, I wonder if her father lives in a tiny hut.
Right.
And buys all the tinfoil at Sam's Club.
He's that fucking guy you don't want to have Thanksgiving dinner with, that guy.
Yeah, because it's probably some sort of weird wild pheasant or something he's found.
Right.
He roasted over an open flame with a stick. Okay. Brad's coming in saying that there was a conspiracy, a theory from a couple, it was about a year or two back, that said that you could buy a child off of a furniture website.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wayfair.
Like if you bought a dresser, it would be full of like children, like that episode of Seinfeld where Kramer rents out his armoire to like small Chinese men. They're like sleeping.
Yeah. Oh man.
SOS, get me out of here.
I got a couple more for you, and then I'll be done. We'll go around the table here and ask ourselves what we think the weirdest and most ridiculous conspiracy theory is. Ray is popping in and said, I just heard a lady in the salon make Pizzagate sound even more ridiculous than it already is. Oh, man. Jeez.
Yeah, that's the conspiracy of they order a pizza, and that meant a child to sexually abuse.
Right.
By ordering,
Yeah.
Hey, chicken bacon ranch pizza for dinner.
Well, that's great.
So that must be like a kid from the Midwest or something, right?
No, I have one in my house.
Hey, J Parade, the band that was just on Holler Live not too long ago, they're as well. What's up, dudes? They came in and said, birds aren't real.
Yes, the birds aren't real.
Ooh, that one was a little crispy.
Spicy.
Sarah coming in saying that the FBI killed JFK. That's obviously true. That's not a real conspiracy.
What?
Oh, just kidding.
It was a
Caleb's
CIA.
popping in.
Right, CIA. That's what I was about to say. CIA, and then you have it right. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, nice. Kayla's popping in saying that the conspiracy that adulting is fun. That's lies.
Yeah.
And finally, Victoria coming in, popping in with hers that Earth is a simulation.
Ooh, I kind of like that one though. Mel,
Hey!
West Coast Mel, boom, $20 donated. There you go, Ashley.
Al.
Thank you, Mel. Mel, we love you.
Mel,
Love
you're
you,
the
Melody.
Mel, you win a shitload of camo, and you already know it. It's coming your way.
Love it.
That's awesome. Fantastic. I love it. We're already making moves, people. Okay, let's go around the table and see what our favorites are. And I want to start with Brian, then go around.
I think the dumbest ones that I've heard are both musician ones. Paul McCartney died a long time ago and has been replaced by a replacement Paul McCartney. And they've said the same thing about Avril Lavigne. It's the same thing.
Avril Lavigne. I was thinking that one.
Yo, but she doesn't age, though, and that's weird.
Well,
I think she just was built by like a cyborg. She's a
Angel
cyborg.
hybrids.
All right.
Maybe she's an angel hybrid.
she's a hybrid. Yeah.
Her parents were angel hybrids, and they built a cyborg. That's she's a double.
Yeah,
They built a Canadian pop star. What every angel hybrid would do.
obviously.
Gracie, how about you?
Literally anything that comes out of my husband's mouth. Like he'll just pop off with something, and I'm just like, what? Can you not? But it's always in front of Moria. That's the kicker. Like he'll just spout off random things, and I'm just like, can we not talk about this in front of our child? Literally anything that comes out of his mouth that is remotely conspiracy sounding. That's it. That's it.
Corey's just gonna just launch a bunch at us constantly. He's got another one right here. The moon is hollow, and inside is a warp machine that aliens use to visit us in other places.
Corey out there like rips a huge line of coke. The moon is hollow. Werewolves being aborted. Fetus.
Also,
Excuse me,
that
Corey.
the moon landing is fake.
Oh, okay. Excuse me,
I think
Corey.
that one's
It's pronounced the moon is holler. Okay.
Yeah, the moon's holler. That would be correct.
Mine is a quick and simple one. The absolutely dumb conspiracy that COVID is fake. That is.
Oh yeah.
That's very dumb and stupid. And all right, Ashley, how about you? Do you have a conspiracy you think is very ridiculous?
So I'm not gonna lie, I love a good conspiracy. Like, give me a foil hat, but I'm gonna say the John Bonet thing with Katy Perry, but also like the whole Tupac and Biggie are still alive.
Oh yeah.
And Elvis is still alive somewhere, and Elvis still comes to Graceland.
Good
Elvis
shit.
ain't dead. He just went home.
I could go a deep dive on a lot of the other ones and kind of like get there, but then those are just like what, you know.
Very, very solid, very solid. And you know, I really do wish the Tupac and Biggie were still alive because we'd probably have some better rap music. But they, all right.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, there you go. So that's the holler poll that I just did. So Brian, I guess it's your turn, man. What's up?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So my holler poll this evening, I want to know what edible item that has been discontinued do you miss the most? So I'm talking like maybe a fast food item, maybe a candy, a snack, a drink, anything that's been discontinued. What do you miss the most? You know, Holler Nation has some great answers, by the way, because I've already seen the Facebook, and I'm going to start with Snapchat. I'm going to open up the videos that people have sent first. But before we do that, actually, let's let Snapchat go first, and then we'll go after that. That's
Yeah.
it. So you guys think about your answers. Which one do you miss the most?
And then we'll come back to you because I'm sure there's going to be plenty, and you know, that's what it is. But yeah, give us a little time to gestate with this. Got to kind of figure it out.
I've already gestated.
Gracie, we've got a snap from Captain Awesome. Is it real?
Where
Or
did
no?
you say it, Gracie?
Ooh, I don't know. He didn't say it.
I'll just go with it. You don't even have to bother him. I'll go with it.
Okay.
This is Holler listener Captain Awesome, and that's correct. That's his real name.
Actual
his
name.
legal name is Captain Awesome. That's not a
What a
joke.
tragedy.
Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery.
I'm done with him.
He went for the Costanza.
That was.
Honestly, a solid snap for the show.
Oh my! That really was. That was worth it. I'm glad that we opened
I think I should do that too.
it. The
I should
Costanza.
do that too. I can-
Yeah.
Okay, this next one comes from
Hey,
Rachel.
Rachel. Rachel's the only Holler listener that has her own name on the soundboard. But I'll tell you what, Mel is kind of coming up in the running here. Mel,
yeah, we're gonna have to figure that one out.
especially with this $20 donation she just dropped. I don't know, Mel. I hear you. Okay, here we go, Rachel.
Try not to be jealous of me being extra bougie in this bathtub on my solo vacation. Anywho, Dunkaroos, man. I loved Dunkaroos. My friends always had them. My mom never bought them. And I would really like to have them back. And I have seen other people that have Dunkaroos, but I feel like maybe they're really old, and that sounds bad. Dunkaroos, please. Thanks.
Okay, Dunkaroos. That's a really, really great answer, and I would not be surprised if we don't get more of those. But two things here. Number one, I don't think we have them in the U.S., but I think other countries have the OG real deal Dunkaroos, like in a box. And then number two, LaCandace, big friend of the show, has her own recipe and how you can make them.
Yeah.
And they taste they taste exactly the same. It has something to do with it's not just icing. There's like yogurt in it too, and you have to blend it a certain way. I don't know. She knows what it is. There's sprinkles. She knows what it is. But LaCandace, we're gonna get you to talk to Ray and
LaCandace made like a small bucket of that for one of our Holler parties, and I pretty much OD'd on that stuff. I could not stop eating it.
We ate the whole fucking thing that night, and it was
really
like everything else was still there. Like we didn't even finish the alcohol, which is weird for us.
Okay, Ashley, next snap comes from your new friend Miranda.
Okay.
Ellie and I are both very upset about Skittles. So I don't really like the green ones to begin with. I've never really loved the green Skittles, the lime ones. But ever since they changed to green apple, it's just like I don't even eat Skittles anymore. Or if I do, I definitely pick through them and just don't eat the green ones. Why in the world would they ever think that they should change the lime to green apple? It just doesn't make any sense. Because green apple overpowers everything.
Yes.
So if you have a green apple one mixed in with a handful of other Skittles, all you're going to taste is green apple. It's like ketchup. You have a little bit of ketchup on a fry or anything, all you taste is ketchup. I don't know. I'm just saying they need to bring back the lime Skittles. Also, I think they are bringing back the lime Skittles, but still, I'm very passionate about this.
They are, I think. Hey, what's up, puppy dog? I think they are bringing back the lime Skittles, but it's just those. It's going to be a bag of just lime Skittles. And I think it's their way of just going, here it is. Just straight.
They already did that because Nathan likes the lime Skittles, and I bought him 2 packages of lime Skittles.
There you go. Well, she's right, because you don't mix apple with other stuff, really, right? When you think about fruit cocktailish sort of things.
Yeah, I don't know. It's apples to oranges for me. Anyway, we're moving on. This next one comes from Lindsay. This is a text. Lindsay says Flintstone push-ups. Has to be Flintstone ones, though. The other ones don't taste the same. That's a good throwback. The Flintstones push-up pops. Remember those? I forgot all about those. People are coming out of the woodwork with awesome answers.
This is good. This is great because I'm going to get reminded of stuff that I completely forgot about, and I'm going to be unhappy later. It's going to be great.
Here's my favorite Holler Nation Snap username. Her username is Goddammit It's just like it sounds. Jenny says pudding pops. She misses pudding pops.
Are good.
Okay, we've got Mel. She snapped into the show earlier. She says
Hello.
Cookie and cream Twix. That's a great answer, by the way.
You know what?
Yeah, that's a great answer. I remember those. The Snapples, Earth, Sun, Fire, Rain.
In the glass taller bottles.
Yep. The Philadelphia cream cheese snack bars. Someone else said that on the Facebook feed. Those were amazing. Peanut butter crisp, waffle crisp cereal, Orbits. Is Orbits gone? Has Orbits gone somewhere?
Not the gum. She's talking about the soda that had little tapioca balls.
Oh, okay.
Before even boba became a big thing, it was soda pop.
Put some boba.
Okay, and then her last answer is Fruitopia, which is another amazing answer. Corey says Snapple plus Everclear is my senior year. Sophie says Lime Skittle campaign 2022. Yeah, right. And that is all for my. That's all for my.
Snapchat, right?
Nope, I've got one more.
You want us to go around the table?
I do. I've got Abby out there also. Abigail says Doritos 3Ds, and I've heard other people bring that up too. Cool.
They brought those back. They're different flavors.
You can get them at Sheets.
You can get them at Sheets, ladies and gentlemen. Still working on getting the Sheets sponsorship. It's going to happen one day. We promise.
I know Brian let the
All right.
I can't get the words out.
You should go, you can't words today. Let's go around the table, and then we'll move on to the next segment of the show, and then we'll come back. We'll circle back around to the rest of the.
You're beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Thanks.
No problem.
Let's start with Ashley this time. Ashley.
Well, I feel like this may be a regional thing, but for me, it's going to be a fast food place. And I know there is still one because I passed it on the way to Columbus. And I don't even eat red meat or pork, and I haven't for like 12 years, but I think I would.
Hey, good job.
Going with this. Racks.
Oh, Racks.
The best place ever. Like
the salad bar and the pudding. And the salad bar.
Probably like the dirtiest place ever inside, but it was just so amazing. So
it's the nostalgia. Yeah, I feel you.
They had roast beef. They had tacos. They did
have tacos. You're right.
They had a salad bar with pudding in it.
There's one in Ironton, Cold Grove area.
It feels like it's
pretty
feels
sure.
like the last Blockbuster though. It's like the last Racks. It's not even like a real Racks. It's like some fucking guy that wouldn't go of it.
There's one. It's like Circleville or something like that.
Ohio loves their Racks. Maybe that's where it was invented.
So there's this fascinating video on YouTube about the fall of Racks, and you really got to check it out. It's really fascinating.
I'm gonna go on like a deep dive on conspiracy theories and Racks.
They base it on these horrible advertising campaigns and how they had no clue what to offer people. Because again, we would have burgers, roast beef, tacos, fruit salads.
Nikki coming in the chat. Racks is where her parents met.
Racks is where my parents met. Amazing. See, love. They're like Racks. Racks is like our listener Corey. Like pudding, love tacos. Woo! Roast beef. Why not? Fuck it.
So much love.
They were so good that I don't know if you guys have heard the clothing store Homage. It's in Columbus. It does a lot of.
I just ordered from there just yesterday.
Okay, so they did at one time have Racks T-shirts, and I thought,
oh my god! Yeah. Now I'm gonna go look.
Have a T-shirt and think I'm cool.
Racks opens at 10 a.m. tomorrow in Ironton. So
going to Racks tomorrow morning for brunch. I don't know.
Field trip to Racks.
We have to interrupt for this. This is important.
Racks serving mimosas.
JD, would you Racks and mimosas?
Oh, yo! Another little breaking news here, and also a perfect time to remind everybody what's up. Ray just donated $30 to One by One.
Yay, Ray!
Yes, people, that's wonderful. She says she will not be defeated by Mel. LOL. Thank you, Ray. That's awesome. So that's $50 so far that we know of. There could be more.
You're awesome. Yeah, you guys are so awesome. And remember, any amount, even you don't have to donate a big, huge amount. If Rachel wants to win, let her win. Even if you want to donate $1, we'll still send you a camo complete energy variety pack because we want money to help these animals. Period. And every little bit helps. You guys are fucking awesome. See, this is why Holler Nation is so cool, Ashley. Yeah. You had no idea what you're coming into. Now we're elbows deep in Racks and money for dogs. That's what's up.
People, I don't even know. Can I reschedule when I don't have animals around?
Absolutely, we'll love to have you back.
We'll do this again. Yeah.
And fix instead of
we'll do something real good for real. Yeah, let's bring you right. And Corey just says Racks after doing it.
West Virginia, nicest place in West Virginia. Brothers on a podcast. Macaroys.
I'm trying to ask Mara Gracie just to confirm this situation.
Jeez.
So, that's absolutely fantastic. It's one of our turns. I don't know. I'll go, I guess. Okay. Well, you just played something that sounded like the Ninja Turtles theme song, and that was perfect segue to my thing, which was, do y'all remember the little turtle pies that they would sell? They were like those apple pies you would get that were like full of cholesterol at the gas station
for like 89 cents.
But inside was vanilla pudding, but it was green.
And it was lime colored, yeah.
It was lime colored. It was like a bright green, even brighter than this green or whatever, and it was great. It was wonderful. And I guess you can still get like pudding hand pies nowadays, but it's not the same. You got to get it in the old school Ninja Turtles green paper bag thing. Yo, that's absolutely
Sorry.
It's got to get it in the old school Ninja Turtles green paper bag thing. Thanks. Thanks for backing me up, me.
Wait, what? What is happening?
I don't know. I'll just clone myself for 2 seconds and then I just
You're a hybrid.
I hate it.
All right, I'm done. It's the next one of you two now.
Well, yeah, go ahead, Gracie.
Okay. Well, jeez, Miranda's going to donate a kidney. Anyway, okay. So, mine is the Taco Bell Mexican pizza. I will believe it whenever I see it that they're really going to bring it back. And also, around Christmas time, Taco Bell would release these like chicken rolls, which they were really like chicken taquitos, and they gave you like guacamole or spicy ranch or nacho cheese with them.
Yeah.
And they stopped doing it a couple years ago, and I'm mad about it. And I get mad about it every year during Christmas because I don't have the damn chicken rolls. I know I can go buy some damn chicken taquitos, but they are not Taco Bell chicken rolls.
They're not the same.
Spicy ranch.
You know why they're not the same? They don't fry them in the same oil that they do all the same in them, and that's how you know.
Curse you, Taco Bell. I still love you though.
I still love you, Taco Bell.
The chat is really funny tonight, by the way. So Rachel said, "Shit, I'm just trying to keep myself alone on the soundboard because I'm selfish." So, by being selfish, you're also donating. This is what I love about this. And then Miranda fires back and says, I'm about to donate my left kidney for a soundboard button. I wonder if anyone even wants a kidney.
Well, I don't know if you could sell a kidney to make money for one by one or not, and I don't know what the legality of that is. We might have to talk to our lawyer, but it's possible.
I mean, we need money and to save these animals, so I guess we just,
She would take your kidney. We'll accept kidney.
I already said we're like dealing here, so
somebody out there has some need for
down your Taco Bell.
I would say my real job is in medical device sales. I'm in the operating room a lot, so I don't want to
so she
misses a kidney and they'll be like, her.
Yeah, you're like, speaking of, I've got a place for that. Corey out there says they torn down my Taco Bell.
Hey man, they done torn it down.
What's your wait? Corey, where's your Taco Bell?
I don't know, man.
I need to know where your Taco Bell is.
You really want to? Hey, JD, I've got an idea, by the way.
Okay.
That was all of your Holler answers, correct?
Yeah.
Was that all of them? How about
all mine?
How about I just blast through some of Facebook here, and then we'll call it a day on the Holler polls. We can move on to Shots Fired, and then move on to Family Feud.
That sounds fun to me.
That way we don't do a second round of it. And by the way, my answer is I'm going local, Huntington, West Virginia local. I miss Chili Willie's black bean soup. I miss their legit black bean. I mean, I miss Chili Willie's in general, obviously, but since I can't pick the whole restaurant, more specifically, I miss their black bean soup. I know that they've got black bean soup other places like Calamity J, but it's just not the same.
Not the same. However, Ron has posted the recipe and he posted a video on how to make it.
Oh yeah,
it's on Facebook. If you just look for Chili Willie's, I'm sure you'll find it. That's a real staple and that's a real deal. And you can make it.
I forgot that exists. That's a great idea. Okay, we're gonna go to Holler Nation and see what they miss. This is Holler Nation on Facebook, and Facebook went crazy for this one. So there's a lot of great answers. Here we go. This is Mo Lutz. I gotta say it right. This is Mo Lutz, by the way. Mo Lutz says Altoid sours. And by the way, I'm gonna blow through these really quickly. Okay, here we go. Sophie says High C Ecto Cooler. LaCandace says Hubba Bubba Bubble Jug. Bubble.
Yeah.
That shit that's in a jug. Can somebody explain? I'm actually stopping on this one. Someone explain to me how this worked.
It's like dust, right? That turns into when your saliva touches it, it becomes a
like gum dust. Yeah.
And speaking of the devil, here she is. There's LaCandace live.
LaCandace is here. She knows what's up. Bubble jug.
She posted about it, and she said what you said, man. She that's like powder.
Dust that gum dust in the mouth, and it
fucking turns into gum. What the hell, man? I don't know.
You can put as much or as little as you want. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We're not gonna get stuck on it. We're not gonna get stuck. Here we go. Melinda says salsa Doritos, Sprite remix, Rice Krispie treat cereal. That's my favorite answer so far. Rice Krispie treat cereal. That shit was awesome. Justin Gore says fruit string thing. Fruit string thing. The box looked like that.
Okay. That was like kind of like fruit roll-ups, but
made by Betty Crocker.
It was like in a string formation that you could like peel and it would unravel like a long string. I remember that. Okay.
By the way, everybody's backing up LaCandace, and yeah, I'm the weird one here, guys. I admit it. I wanted to know. Corey says it's powder stuff, right? And Sophie says, "How did you never try this before?" And LaCandace says, "You shook it up and it was dusty." Whatever. I never tried it. I would love to try it. I don't know how I never tried it.
Well, too bad.
Courtney McLeod says McDonald's snack wraps and blue Mondos. Mondos.
Were those the little drinks?
They were like, the bottle was like big and it had like the little bitty skinny middle and then the big again. You got them at the Dollar Tree.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Did they have like a something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Jennifer Williams says Rice Krispie Treat cereal. There's another vote. She says, I'm even writing an email to Kellogg's about it right now. Matt Hutchison. See, this is what we do. We get corporate emails and we save dogs and we give away caffeine and we have some drinks. This is our show in a nutshell.
Welcome to Holler.
Matt Hutchison says McDonald's pizza. Ashley Kirkwood says Elements, Orbits, Grape Ring Pops specifically, Mickey's Parade Popsicles, Fruitopia, another Sprite remix, and Sprinklin's yogurt. She said, "Oh yeah, these things too. Philadelphia cream cheese snack bars."
So
She went all in.
Sprinklin's yogurt, was that like? Did it come with like a little plastic cap on the top that like you'd open and dump it in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like good for you. It was like candy. It was like
Right.
candy into your
Right. Oh, by the way, Mel, again, people out there just backing it up says the Hubba Bubba Bubble jug.
Do that.
Hubba Bubba Bubble.
Give it.
Hubba
All right,
Bubba
hang on. Can we go around the table, all four of us, real quick, and try to say Hubba Bubba Bubble Jug as fast as we can? Ready, go, Brian.
Hubba Bubba Bubble jug.
Yeah.
Gracie, go.
Hubba bubble jug.
Ashley, go.
Bubble.
Hubba Bubba Bubble Jug.
Okay, and then on the count of three, we're all going to say it at the same time.
God, okay.
1, 2, 3. Hubba Bubba
Hubba
Bubble.
bubble jug.
Okay, we're done with that.
All right.
We're done with that.
Please.
Okay, a couple more here. Shay Prince out of Charleston says M&M cookies. I think about these a lot.
Ooh, yeah.
I like the people that provided photos too, by the way. Jacob McComas says this fucking Easy Squirt Heinz ketchup that was purple and green. You remember when the ketchup was purple and green? These bottles right here. He also provided a photo. Remember those bottles? When you Jess Holly says Butterfinger BBs. Adam Hall says Peanut Butter Max and Peanut Butter Crisps. That's another vote for those. Gary Davis says Reese's Crunchy Cookie Cups.
Yeah, they had like a bottom of an Oreo on the bottom.
Franny Hunley says Dunkin's Boston Cream Croissant Donut. Heath Holly sent a very interesting one. Shake 'em Up fries by Burger King, which were these fries that you could buy. They would hand you the seasoning and a bag of fries, and you would dump as much seasoning as you want and shake your bag up, called Shake 'em Ups by Burger King. Weird. Huh. He linked a YouTube video. It's interesting to watch. It's a commercial. Rob says, still waiting for the grilled stuffed nacho to return. By the way, this is Heath and Rob of Massing. Still waiting for the grilled stuffed nacho to return. And also, I just discovered that there's a Taco Bell Wikipedia. Brittany says, I have to agree with Altoid Sours. Katie says, McDonald's barbecue grilled snack wrap. There's another one of those. Kayla Bell says, McDonald's bagels. And Terry Holly says, hot ham and cheese from Burger King. I didn't know about that. And hummingbird eggs. Tiny little jelly beans. Didn't know about those either.
Oh, yeah. Those are so good.
Holler Nation.
They got a candy shell, though, right? They were jelly bean on the inside.
Yeah.
Holler Nation went great. Rachel out here says, y'all bitches are making me hungry and nostalgic. I'm feeling that, too. I'm, like, very hungry now after reading all this. And LaCandace says, I'm glad I started all this with the Hubba Bubba Bubble. Hubba Bubba Bubble. All right, guys. Let's fire some shots. Let's do it.
Shots fired.
This is fun.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
It's Shots Fired. This is the part of the show where we get to take a shot of something while we take a shot against something. This is the part we were telling you about, Ashley, where you get to bitch about something, and it's all your floor. It's your thing. Whatever you. So we're gonna go around the table and we're gonna get pissed off.
Whoa.
JD, start it up, man. You're talking.
Okay, I'll start it up. Let me pour my shot first. Get this situated ready. This is an interesting story. So earlier this week, good friend of the show, and actually he was on our first episode ever. He was in the national news recently, as well as a reporter from WSAZ. Her name was, I believe, Tori Yorgi. So basically, she's doing this like remote, and they're both split screen on the screen. She's doing this remote. She's out there talking about the weather because here in this area we've had some crazy ass weather. Some lady accidentally sideswipes her with her car live on television, live. No clue what's up. And Tim here is on the other side of the screen, just not really doing anything about the whole thing. It's crazy because this instantly happens, and some people had filmed it on their phones, and it blew up on Twitter. It blew up on all this other shit, and people were giving Tim Ear shit for not reacting to what just happened. And that's my shots fired, is people quick to fucking talk shit when they don't know the entire story. Because Tim didn't know and couldn't see her. When they come in with remotes like that, in order to make the show work out, sometimes they can't get the live feed in. He's just hearing her talk. So she's reporting, especially something like weather, where you're standing out in snow and it's just snow, whatever, no big deal. There's no real visual element to that a lot. But seriously, Tim couldn't see what happened. Tim really didn't know, I don't think, until quite a little bit later, until maybe the next break, that she had got hit by a damn car. Meanwhile, props to Tori for handling that whole situation. She had said she'd been hit by a car before, which is funny. So Tori straight up keeps getting hit by cars.
She gets hit by cars a lot.
Tori just straight up keeps getting hit by cars.
Pretty good.
But you know what? Nobody give Tim Ear really shots fired about people talking shit about shit they don't know all the whole entire story. That's number one. Number two, if anybody talks shit about my boy Tim Ear, I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you on site. It's going down. Abby Scott, Reptar Bars.
Abby Scott, Reptar Bars.
Give me some bullets, Brian. Thank you very much. Shots.
If anyone talks shit about Tim Ear, we're coming after you. Abby Scott, Reptar Bars.
We're coming after you with Reptar Bars, boy.
They're just
Order of rescue, I should add too, so it makes it even worse, you know.
Right.
Okay. Who wants to go next? Who's up?
I'll go next. I'll be short and sweet, even though I could probably talk a lot about this. And I'm purposely doing this because I had this noted. It corresponds with your Holler poll. Ironically, I have noted not everything is a conspiracy, people. It drives me crazy when I meet. This is especially common in older people. The older people get, it's like the more fucking hateful they become, and everything is a conspiracy. Let me give you an example. One of the things I need to do for my job, I need to ask for your email and your phone number for we're going to send you a text message receipt. We're going to send you an email receipt. God, I can't tell you how many times people have stopped me and been like, I don't do email. And you want to know why? Because I heard. And then here comes this big crazy conspiracy. Dude, I'm trying to make your life easier by having a receipt that's always available in your fucking pocket. I'm not trying to like send us to the moon and be devoured by dragons or whatever the fuck you're about to say. And this goes on with everything in life. I hate running across. I like people with an open mind. I like open-minded individuals. They're nice to be around. They're fun. The more closed your mind is and you start going to these weird corners and just you have something to say about everything. Well, gas is going up. You want to know why? You want to know what I think? No, the fuck I don't. I just want to pay for my gas and then get to my next place and let everything else figure it out from there because I don't want to hear your stupid shit. Abby Scott, Reptar Bars.
Reptar Bars.
Gracie, what's up? Shots fired.
Okay, my shots fired is a little personal, maybe. And I don't think any of you can relate to this, but maybe one day you will. So and it's sort of a shots fired like against me, I guess the feelings I've had. I hate the feeling of having to feel sorry all of the time for reasons out of my control. Like, I have a child. I'm a mother first. Something happens. I cannot control it. I have no control of it. But then I'm apologizing. I'm sorry. I'm a mom of a public school child. I'm sorry this happened and I have to leave or I have to whatever. And like that feeling, my shots fired is towards that feeling because I should not have to be sorry for being a mother. So shots fired for people who make you think you have to be sorry about that. And shots fired for the feeling of it because I'm a mom first and someone else second. So shots fired. Abby Scott, Reptar Bars.
That's real. That's real. That's a real deal one. But also Reptar Bars. No, for real. That sucks. I'm sorry that you feel that way sometimes. But you know what? Gracie, you're like a superhero when it comes to that shit. So fucking yeah, you know
Moms
what?
really are superheroes. And speaking of another mom out there, Mel says, Gracie, I completely understand. I love you, says Mel.
Love you, Mel.
See, and so many people do. Brush it off. Whoever makes you feel sorry, they might not had meant it that way or anything, but come on.
Hey guys, stick around. You're definitely going to want to play Family Feud, and it's our next segment, and we're going to give away more camo. But before we do that, we got one more shots fired. It's Ashley. Ashley, it's your turn to bitch about something. She's been chomping at the bits. Let's go.
I'm really excited because I feel like this is a chance for me to say things, especially since we're talking and promoting rescue, and that I would never put on Facebook because you don't want to offend people. But I'm so damn sick of people giving up their animals or sorry, people listening. I'm so sick of every time I open Facebook, somebody went and bought a brand new dog or animal and they're bragging about their $5,000 dog.
Oh my God. Yeah.
There's, or a cat or whatever. I've seen people buy $4,000 Bengal cats and I'm like, for F's sake, could have saved $1 million. So that's my bitch session.
Yeah.
And also, who love each other. No offense, guys. You guys are total jerks and it needs to go away.
Absolutely. Don't forget Abby Scott, Reptar Bars, shots fired.
That's actually Abby Scott's shots fired is that they got rid of the Reptar.
Yeah. By the way, we got Holler Nation is crazy out here in the chat. Lacana says, Brian, are you drinking Tang? No, I'm drinking Mango Southern Grist Brewing Company beer.
Is that a sour beer? Like a kettle sour beer?
It is. It's a sour. Yeah. Miranda says, Gracie, to you, your daughter is trying to steal my boyfriend, Grace, along with Sophie's daughter. I do. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Brian does have a fan club. Too bad it's usually always young women. So
listen,
oh
wow.
Man, I'm so glad I made that.
Dang. Boom shakalaka.
I know Miranda's laughing right now, so that's all that matters to me.
People had other things to say up here, and I'm sorry, guys. We're moving on to the next one. This is Family Feud.
What?
You guys.
No, we gotta do it. Let's kick it. Come on.
Wow, Brian.
If everybody's having a good time, we'll stick around. But you know what?
2 dudes, 1 girl, and a bottle of Jaeger. What could go wrong? It's Holler.
That's what the name of our show is. And tonight, our special guest is Ashley Morrison of One by One Animal Rescue Advocacy. Excuse me.
Animal advocates. It's okay.
I'm drinking alcohol. Go to camoenergyshots.com, by the way, if you would like to buy some. But if you would like to win some, here are multiple ways you can do it. Share this live video to your page on Facebook and send us a screenshot. You did that as well as your mailing address. You'll get some camo. Bam! By the way, if you donate to paypal.me/1by1AA, that's ONEBYONEAA. That's how it's spelled. If you donate anything to them, you will get camo. If you donate $15 or more, you will get double the camo. And guess what? What's about to happen right now?
We got to get a soundboard for it. We have to, dude. Yeah.
It's Family Feud somehow. It's happening. And it's going down right here on. And I have no clue how it's working.
Oh, geez, I've got to
I'm just going to get drunk and have fun with y'all on the internet.
Yeah, no worries. I'll take it from there.
I like that. That's good. That's the one. That's the. We should use that one.
It's Family Feud time, bitches. Guess who's back? It's Family Feud. That's who. All right. So Here we go, guys. The way this is going to work, I'm going to ask a question, Family Feud style. You guys are chaotically going to type the answer that you can come up with as fast as you can. Whoever gets the number one answer first gets the point. First person to 3 points takes the prize.
I like this one. This isn't just a straight up get it right or not. It's a series of answers. You got to get the big boy.
You got to get the big boy. You got to get the number one answer.
That's the number one answer with a survey says situation. You know what I'm saying?
First one to get the number one answer gets the point. And Ashley, by the way, you're a bystander in this, okay? So we don't expect you to be blurting an answer.
Normally, the way we kind of do this, we let Holler Nation hang out in the chat and involve themselves in the game. And as Brian asks the questions and we're pushing it through, I ask you a little bit more about one by one and more things that's going on. So
I apologize for all the barking. Hopefully it stopped because one of our biggest he was making the most noise, so he has now joined.
Hey, we have another guest.
Sherlock.
What's this little one's name?
This is Sherlock. He is one of my hospice fosters.
Sherlock.
Oh, hospice foster.
I love Sherlock. That's amazing.
Heart failure, but it does not slow him down or bark.
That a boy, Sherlock. My Serge is snoring beside me. He's snoring so loudly, I think that you can almost hear it. Like, it's crazy. The Holler Nation chat is just going in hard on me. And Rachel says he's trying to be like Leo DiCaprio. Well, guess what, Rachel? It's funny that you say that because the very first question that I have is this. We asked 100 men, what's Leonardo DiCaprio got that you want? We're looking for the number one answer. Whoever types it first takes the point. We asked 100 men, what's Leonardo DiCaprio got that you want?
And if you're a lady, you can still it doesn't matter what your gender or sexual identity is. You can respond however you'd like, and we will. It's all good. Ashley, one by one on Facebook, correct, is the easiest way to learn more about what y'all are doing.
Yes, absolutely. You can log on to Facebook to One by One Animal Advocates. We're posting constantly for our needs there. If you're interested in volunteering or fostering or transporting, as Gracie's friend does, April, we can give you information about that to how to get involved.
Okay, we've got the number one answer already, Gracie. It's money. Who went first?
Sophie K.
Sophie K first with money. My favorite answer of the bit.
Okay.
Charisma. From the camera.
All right. Nice. I don't know if did that one get any sort of votes?
Or not to be confused with his big duck.
Motherfucker.
We got to get LaCandace in these live chats more often. Seriously, this is like LaCandace is like my favorite thing that you do. Of all the things, I don't know why you don't tune into every single Holler show. Okay, here we go, guys. Next question. That was Sophie with the point on that one. It was money. Next question. Looking for the number one answer. Name something people are only comfortable doing around their partner.
Asked 100 people, and the most people said this. That's what you've got to do.
Something people are only comfortable doing around their partner.
This is funny. Okay, another quick question then. What can we expect if you decide you would are interested in volunteering for One by One? What kind of things can you expect to be kind of getting involved in?
So we have several different ways to get involved. One is to be a foster home, just taking in a foster animal for us, and we provide all the medical and we provide all their supplies. And basically, you're a temporary hotel for that animal or cats, dogs, forever. I mean, for those time periods until they go to their forever rescue. Or transporters, we are definitely in need of those. And those are people that essentially just drive our van from place to place, and you're hauling the animal for us. So
that's amazing. I love this. I love this.
Those are two wonderful gigs that I'm sure a lot of people, now that they know that's something that they're looking for, that would be really cool.
April went to Manhattan last weekend. She went to New York and spent the night there, a couple nights, and came back home.
So, do you pay for her food? Does you pay for her food and stay?
That was a different. That was not my particular transport that was done. But typically, if we have you pay for all that. We pay for the food, and all those things.
Nice. Okay, we've got the number one answer. By the way, the number one answer is farting.
LaCandace
on the board with farting, not to be confused with disposing a body.
That's
for Rachel.
Brian, I'm digging what you're doing here. What you're doing is you're throwing up the number one answer when we get it, and then you're throwing up the one that definitely doesn't have any at all.
Yeah. This is why I love Holler Nation.
That's really good because Holler Nation's good about that shit. All right, next one. Let's go.
Okay, let's see here. Shuffle this up a little bit. Here we go. This one's easy, quick and easy. Name something that's fast. Name something that's fast. Number one answer. That's all we want.
Okay, but we still need that number one, the number one boy. This one might be tough. We'll see. Okay.
Sophie, I just saw your question. You need to get 3 in a row or 3. So answer.
First one to 3.
Keep going.
LaCanda said that Ethan farted after that she had just typed that. So that's good.
We've already got the number one answer in, by the way, which is a car.
A car?
A car.
Is that what you said?
Yep. Sophie on the board with cars. And the next answer was
cargo fast. Cargo fast.
Not only did Sophie get it, she had my next favorite answer, which was not my internet speed. Name something that's fast. Nice.
Boom. Good job, Sophie. All right.
Okay, here we go. First one to 3. First one to 3 wins it. Sophie, how many does she have, Gracie?
2, and Candy has 1.
Okay, so one more for Sophie. She wins it. Here we go, guys. Name something you use that runs on batteries. Name something you use that runs on batteries. Let Holler Nation have at it on this one.
This is probably going to come really quickly as well. But another quick question for you, Ashley, one by one. What's the let's see. I'm trying to get a little weird because this might be one of my last ones because I think Sophie might win this one. What's the most interesting thing that's happened to you while working for them or working with a puppy or a cat or anything? What's the most like wacky, interesting thing that happened while you were on like doing something for One by One or working with somebody?
So I have, and I thank God my parents don't listen to this, no offense to you all, this podcast.
None taken, honestly.
I probably have done some stupid places of going and getting animals. And if Julie, who is one of our own, is listening to this, she'll laugh because we went to an abandoned building a couple years ago here in Huntington, not knowing there were a lot of homeless people in the building.
Okay.
We were just told that it was cold. There was a mom and kitten she had just had babies and they were in a closet. So we go in this building that looks like it's going to fall apart, thinking we're just going to grab them. And we walk in and there are people sleeping on drugs, or whatever, and in the room. And I'm like, Julie, don't say a word. I will go grab the cat and kittens and get out.
So you still made it happen?
Wait, I was going to say, you didn't just turn around and...
No, I'm an idiot.
Y'all committed.
Yeah, but Julie literally, God love her, literally says, Sir, I don't want to disturb you. And I'm like, don't wake him up.
You're not disturbing Julie.
Sir, this is
I don't want to disturb you, but I'm going to yell for a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, we're going to get stabbed, trying to get kittens at 9 o'clock.
Okay, by the way, number one answer was remote control. Who got it first, Gracie?
Dallas
on the board with remote. Sophie was a little bit behind. And Rachel, of course, said vibrator. Mel, of course, said vibrator. And Michael T. Jett said the Peregrine Falcon.
Okay.
Next question. Here we go. Name something you wish would never stop growing. Name something that you wish would never stop growing. Number one answer.
Wow. Okay.
55.
Let's do an sort of opposite thing. Give us what's something that you have done with One by One that was just filled your heart with absolute love and happiness and joy and all that good stuff. So what's something that happens with One by One that just makes you so cozy?
I've fostered over 2,000 animals in 10 years, and I will say that just seeing the ones that are very scared, kind of transform into sweet little, and not giving up on them. And I would say the hospice side of fostering for me is probably my most passionate.
Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah, I couldn't imagine right when, the fostering sort of starts happening. Of course, it's going to be a little jittery and everything. And then later on coming back and just making, seeing that they kind of change in stature and everything. That's awesome. That's wonderful.
The number one answer is not in the chat yet. I'm going to give you guys 20 more seconds to try to come up with the number one answer. And
yeah, and if we don't get it, we'll just scooch on. We've got questions for days, so we're fine.
Bank account was number 2, by the way. So you guys came up with a number 2 answer. But there's one thing that people have named that they wish would never stop growing. And we've got it finally. Number 1 answer is hair. I only see Sophie. Anyone else?
No.
Gotcha. Hair is the number 1 answer. So Sophie takes it. Boom.
Sophie takes the win, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. Well done.
Good job, Sophie. Well done. You've
Not
won.
to be confused with Miranda's boyfriend.
Oh, whoa. Okie dokie.
My will to live.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Holler Nation, you guys are awesome. You guys are crazy. Dallas said, was that a group of 100 bald men?
Seriously, I agree.
We asked 100 bald men. What would you wish would never stop growing?
Oh man! Oh wow!
Sophie's already requested porch pickup.
Sophie with another porch pickup. Mel says, "I got that beautiful native hair, so I guess I wouldn't want that to stop growing." Yeah,
same Mel, but
Grace is in the
it's
same
gotta
boat.
go so much.
You've got mail.
Well, that was absolutely fantastic. Family Feud on Holler. That's super great. We're gonna do that more often too in a bit. A couple more shouts out real quick. CamoCompleteEnergy.com. Go check them out if you'd like. They are America's energy. We are proudly powered by them. Their stuff is fantastic. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, made in this area from wonderful people, going nationwide very soon. So if you really, really dig them, you'll see them soon in your area and all that good shit. But really, go check them out now on that website. You can get them shipped to you. But here's another couple ways that you can get them. If you share our show, show us a screenshot. We'll hook you up. If you donate any money to 1x1 Animal Advocacy, that's paypal.me/1x1AA, that's ONEBYONEAA. Give them any sort of donation. We're going to send you a camo variety pack worth up to $15. But hey, if you donate $15 or more, see, it says it on the screen there, donate at least $15 or more to 1x1 via PayPal. Send us the screenshot that you've done it, as well as your mailing address. You will receive 2 camo variety packs. We've never given away 2. We've always just given 1 to people. And this is the first time where you can double your pleasure, double your fun, double your...
It's Hubba Bubba Bubble Mint Gum.
It's Hubba Bubba, double your bubble jug fun.
Oh my God, I'm done, man. Let's smash a bunch of buttons to get out of here. Ashley, thank you so much for being with us. You said it first, but we would like to have you back. We had so much fun with you this evening. Let's do it again sometime. Go rescue those animals.
I will. Thank you guys so much.
Yes. All right, I'm going to smash a bunch of buttons, then we're going to get out of here.
Back, Ashley, for sure, and we'll do some more stuff and help out 1x1 as much as we can. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Great. Sherlock says thank you too.
Thank you, Sherlock. Good luck, little buddy.
I'm an Indian outlaw.
Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling. Toss salads and scrambled eggs.
Sega! Hot Pockets. LeBron James.
It's Brittany, bitch.
What's up, man?
Boom shakalaka!
Yes, I know, but
You're beautiful.